What's going on, guys? So I am out here in Elkhart, Indiana at the 2025 Dealer Open House event. This is essentially where dealers come out to pick what they're going to stock on their yard. But what's cool is that I'm not affiliated with any dealer, so I can come out and film anything I want. And I saw these absolutely amazing, most of these being teardrop, but travel trailers from Alto, kind of right across the street from Grand Design, and I had to come take a look at them. So this is a really cool product. We actually have a representative that's going to talk to us about these and what's so special. Hang tight, I'll be right back. Okay, so I have Francois.
Hello.
I don't say that name very often in the States.
That's okay, you got the accent properly.
Thank you, I appreciate that.
No problem.
And you're French, obviously, right?
I am a little bit.
So that, yeah, so I know that you're picky about pronunciation, so I'm glad I got that right.
You may hear a funny accent when I talk, though.
It's not a funny accent. All right, so we just filmed this over there, and if you didn't see that video, I don't even know which video I'm gonna post first, so you might not have seen it because it's not posted yet, but if you haven't seen it, you gotta check it out. What is that called again?
So that model is the R1723, one of our two teardrop trailer. The other one is
power
called
teardrop.
Yeah.
It's insane.
Yeah.
That actually turns into something that resembles this a little bit more, but more low profile because all of that retracts electrically. That is awesome. Go and check out that video whenever we post it. But he said they have one tandem axle trailer. Yeah. And this is that tandem axle trailer. But what is going to blow you away is not only the weight, but how it's constructed, because everyone is asking for a better built RV.
Yes.
And I think that this probably checks the box for a lot of folks.
I think we do. I totally agree with you, JD. First of all, our construction is made of aluminum, the frame and everything, but the walls are made of 2 sheets of aluminum and an honeycomb nest of plastic in between. This creates a strong panel which allows us to create the walls, roof, and floor, but also brings down the weight. So here we have a 24-footer dual axle under 3,000 pound dry weight, 2935 to be precise.
Wow, so that is absolutely incredible. So this is something that's going to be towable by a lot of vehicles that traditionally you might not think can tow something this long.
Exactly.
So what is the total length?
So total length 24, can be towed with any SUVs that has 5,000 pounds of towing capacity.
Okay, do you know approximately what your tongue weight is when you load it up?
Tongue weight will always be in between 10 to 15%. So basically, if you take a fully loaded trailer, it'll play in between 425 and 625, something like that, or 450 or 625.
Great. Okay, so this is very towable by a lot of different vehicles. I love the fact that you are running a torsion suspension on here as well, correct?
Yeah, exactly. It's called a Flexi Ride, which is a little bit like a torsion flex that is known in the RV industry, but that one has the ability to be adjustable. So basically on the retractable series you've seen a little bit earlier, we are allowed to lower it so it can fit into a garage door. So this is the main strength of the trailer we've seen a little bit earlier, but it allows us to adjust the height of the trailer. So basically if you put normal tire or more adventurous tire like we can see on the other model, you'll play with that suspension a little bit.
So you can raise it higher than where it's currently at if you wanted to?
But it's not a big raise. You're not going to gain 4 or 5, 6 inches. It's mainly 1.5 inch.
Okay, but that's enough if you have a tow vehicle of a different height, you want to level it out.
Well, we don't play too much with that because there's standard that is always recommended by the manufacturer of that suspension. So we try to stay within the recommended standard provided by the builder.
Okay. And we mentioned, or you mentioned to me off camera, that these are manufactured in Canada.
Yes.
How do these hold up in really, really cold climate conditions? And what do you have from a technology perspective to make them
So it's still a 3-season camper overall, but basically they're built in Quebec City. We have harsh winters where we've tested them out outside. They withhold the cold very well. Although it's a 3-season camper, we have some customer that will camp in the winter, but you have a little condensation in the trailer. But with the Combi, the Truma Combi, which is your furnace and water heater, you still have a 3 beautiful camping season with the trailer as is. But in the winter, you just have to remove the snow, no problem with it. These trailers are built and thought to last in between 25 to 30 years minimum. I'm sure we'll see some of them go to 40, 50, 60 years old because that aluminum is better paint than the car paint. So the trailer, the oldest trailer we have, I would put it in between the trailer we have it. You wouldn't know it's 17 years old.
Yeah, and this is a baked on finish, right?
Yeah, it's built, the roll of aluminum arrives like this, so we just afterwards build them together.
That's very cool. I love the fact that you're using the acrylic windows, acrylic dual pane windows, right?
Very European style windows with the built-in mosquito net right at the bottom, and then the privacy curtain right on top.
Yep, no, that is really nice. And these are great windows. I love this ability to lift them up and have that cross ventilation, because you don't see that a lot in US manufactured RVs. It's not big.
Agreed. So basically, our goal is to have as much window as possible, and anywhere you'll sit in the trailer, you have a view outside, which is why you go camping, right?
Yep, exactly. Let's hop inside real quick and give me a quick tour if you don't mind.
Yeah. So as soon as you get in, you have here the 4-person table, which convert into a queen size bed.
Okay.
Then we have a 12-volt fridge, which would become the standard next year with 2 lithium batteries. You can upgrade to 4. Then in the galley area, you have the sink, the stove, you have a microwave, a ton of storage for whatever you want to bring along your trips.
I saw the creative storage in the teardrop. That was brilliant how you executed on that.
Everything is lightweight but very sturdy. Here out back, you then get 2 single bed, or if you put these cushion in the middle, it converts into a king bed. So basically, in a 24-footer, you get a queen and a king.
Oh, that is awesome.
Moving towards the front again, we here have our separate shower.
So it's not a wet bath.
No, not a wet bath.
Wow.
The only trailer we have with a separate shower and toilet. And here you get the toilet.
With a sink.
Yeah, with the sink.
That is groundbreakingly different. You do not see that on small RVs like this.
Not when you're only 7 feet wide either.
With no slides.
No slide, no nothing, and only 7 feet wide. So we've created or tried to work the best with what we had, and I think it's one of the greatest layout I've seen yet. But again, I think I'm biased a little bit.
Well, I would actually agree with you. I've probably, since I've been here the last several days, filmed nearly 40 RVs, and I always look for something unique. And this is absolutely unique. How you deal with small spaces is critically important with the small RV.
Yes.
And the fact that you have a freestanding shower along with the separate bathroom, that is profoundly different, with a great kitchen and a tremendous amount of countertop space.
Yeah. I mean, it's something that we're known for. We listen to our customer. We've been asked for more space, separate bathroom. We're very connected to our owners, which are good campers. They've been campers for a long time, and they came our way because we decided to create something high quality with high-end appliances as well. And so they came our way, but they're also feeding us with things that they would like. So usually we're very responsive to that.
Well, the fact that you're running the Truma air conditioning system, it's not the inexpensive unit. It's a very high-end unit.
Same thing with the combi furnace and water heater, which is, you know, a great unit, but it's standard in all our trailers. So depending 21, 24, you get the combi 6. In the 17 series, you get the 4.
So ideally, if this is a queen size bed, first of all, I love this pop-up window. Could we open this real quick?
Yeah, sure, no problem.
I want folks to see exactly the power of this for campers. This is such a great feature to have. Oh, we got the rack out there. Oh,
that's okay. A little old.
Oh yeah. So what's beautiful about this is if you're sitting here having breakfast, and even if it's raining outside, you can enjoy. I mean, this is absolutely amazing.
And it creates a great flow of air, no problem.
Really
and this is the goal, you know. You open everything and you have a flow of air, especially when you're boondocking. You have no shore power. Just open everything up, and usually you have a great airflow.
You know what? I'm going to be honest with you. Typically, the boutique brands is what I call these. I don't award best of show stickers to, but this is probably best of show for me.
I'll take it.
This is awesome.
I'll take it.
I really appreciate it.
Thank you very much.
Absolutely amazing. Guys, please drop a comment below real quickly. What can someone expect to pay USD if they're interested in something like this in the States?
In the 24 series, it's a high quality product, so you'll be probably more around 68 to 74, depending on option, as usual, because again, they're all built to orders and what the customers' preferences are.
Yeah. No, that's actually a fair price. As much as some people are going to say it's expensive, you are getting a lot for that dollar.
Yes.
You are really getting a lot. So if you want cheap, you can get cheap. If you want
Agreed.
high quality, you can get high quality.
It's a choice we can
Yep.
all make for sure.
Yep, for the guys who like tools, this is like the Milwaukee of power drills. I love it.
one.
This is really nice.
I like that.
Yep, you're going to pay for it.
Yeah.
Guys, please drop a comment below. Let me know what you think about this thing. If you haven't had a chance, please take a moment, subscribe to the channel, give me a thumbs up, and we will talk to you again very soon.